Hey, how you doing guys? It's Ilya Belly here. I do coding stuff on YouTube. Check the description for all my information. I do all LeetCode problems. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give me a big thumbs up to support it. And this is called count of smaller numbers after cell. You're given an integer array nums and you have to return a new count array. The count array has the property where counts at I is the number of smaller elements to the right of nums at I. For example, like there is an input like an array 5, 2, 6 and 1. Output 2, 1, 1, 0. Explanation. To the right of 5 there are two elements, smaller elements, 2 and 1. To the right of 2 there is only one smaller element, which is 1, and to the right of 6 there is one smaller element, which is 1. Yeah. To the right of 1 there is 0 smaller elements. Well, let's start. I'll show you how to do that. I'll tell you how to do that. First we need to create class node which contains int value and int, not int, just left sum, and count equals to 0, left sum equals to 0 initially as well. We create node, we just say node left and right, left and right. Then we create a public constructor. We say node int x, this dot value equals to x. Next we need to create an integer array result. That's pretty obvious that this array will contain all results. So we say the length of that array is nums dot length, and in the case we can say here integer, and if nums dot length equals to 0, then we just return an empty list. We use arrays dot as list method to do this conversion, and we pass result. Next we need to create node which is root equals to new node. We pass nums at the last element into nums dot length minus 1. Then we create a for loop int I equals to nums dot length minus 1. We are gonna move backwards from right to left, and I minus minus as usual, and at each iteration we compute the result. So we say result at I equals to, we need to implement a helper method. It's called insert. You can call that whatever you want, but I'll call it insert. And you say, you pass root and the element at I, at the position of I. And also finally we just return arrays, the list containing all the elements from that array of integer as list result. That's right. So next we need to implement insert. We say private int insert. We pass node node int the number. Yeah, and we create a sum initially equals to 0. Then we create a while loop, while node dot value at the current node doesn't equal to the current number, and in the case when node dot value at the current node is greater than the current number, in this case we need to go left. And right here we check if node dot left equals to null, then that means that we need to create an extra one. We say node dot left equals to new node, and we pass the number, the current number. And every time you go left, you compute the left sum right here, right? Left sum. So you say like left sum plus plus, you just increment it by 1 at node. And in order to handle other cases, you say node equals to node dot left. Otherwise, in the case when value at the current node is less than the current number, we go right and we compute sum. We say plus equals to node dot left sum plus node dot count. This count, right? And in the case when the same, we do the same. In the case when node dot right equals to null, that means that we need to create an extra node. Right equals to new node num. And right here we just say node equals to node dot right. Yeah. At each call we increment count by 1 at the node, and we return the sum plus node dot left sum. That's it. Let's run this code. There we go, accepted. Let's submit. Yeah, success, good. So suppose we skip this condition, like we have the value at the current node which is less than the current num. Then we go right, we go here, left sum equals to 0, suppose, and node count equals to, like, suppose we already got like our count here. And then we just have this number, this value, and we say node.write. We check if it's null. If it is, then we just create node.write, new node, we pass num, we pass num, and next the next kind of like iteration, right? When we check um, like the value at the current node, if it is greater than the current number, then we compute we check this condition, right? We increment left sum by 1 because we go left. And finally, when we break out of this loop, we increment count by 1, and right here we say sum plus node dot left sum. That's because we could go to right first, and then after that we could go left then, and that's why we say sum plus node dot left sum. That's it. Lots of people like this problem, by the way. I love this type of problems as well. Kind of like, trees. That's my favorite, I would say. One of my favorite, like dynamic programming and trees. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below. I want to know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up to support it. I do all LeetCode problems. And follow me on social medias like Instagram or just Snapchat. Yeah, thank you guys.